Hi, hello everybody, this is Cowchicken, and this has been a long time coming. I've been sick, I've been down in the camper, when there's no room, because, it's a family of almost said family of five, that's wrong, family of firm, whoopsies, went back in time a little bit, and so I'm recording this in the small shower in the camper, so, yeah, as we go about on, Artfight 2026, a 10-year anniversary. Let's go, Artfight. There are 3 teams, and this is really new, since usually there's 2 teams. I don't know how the moderators are going to plan on doing it. I assume the final records are probably going to take in all the way probably into January this year, maybe. Because with the huge amount of people that are joining and everything. But if you don't know what Artfight is, I'm going to do a brief explanation as we get into my ID card. So let's get into the video. Yes. Let me draw. Oh, I need to fix the editing still. This is my ID card. I am on Team Comedy. The 3 teams this year were Comedy, Tragedy, and Mystery. I didn't really feel strongly towards any of them. I liked them all very much. I really like the theater theme. So I didn't really know who to pick. But the little icons. Mystery was more of a Phantom of the Opera. Tragedy was more of Perrault, I believe is what it's called. And then Comedy, my boy Comedy, was a jester, which is just a silly little guy, and I'm just a silly little guy. So yeah, I did Comedy. If you don't know what Artfight is, let me get into the discussion of it right now. It is a month-long gifting game where usually there's 2 teams, and you can do an attack, because it is called Artfight, for points against your team, so you go to the other character and draw their OC, you submit that, get all the point rankings, and then you're done. Someone can attack you, and that would be called a defense, so you'll be in your little defenses. And you can revenge them by drawing their OC and putting it into the little, I don't remember what it's called, but when you put in an attack, it'll be like, oh, yeah, this is a revenge, And a revenge chain is when you and the other person that attacked you just keep going back and forth drawing each other's OCs. A friendly fire is when you draw someone's OC on the same team as you. There's a couple rules that you want to pay attention to. You have to make sure to tag and filter everything properly, so like gore, nudity, seductive themes, sensitive content, eye strain. You have to make sure to filter all those correctly, and there's only one person allowed to a profile. They did change the rules, so now we are allowed to guideline based off of the references and stuff, which earlier this year they rewrote that rule where it said that you could not, and it made a lot of people very, very unhappy, so they had to backtrack a little bit on that. But yeah, no, I would just go and read through the rules, if you haven't. But yes, for my ID card, I drew my Letting Go characters, basically in a theater. Since they all did theater, so basically I was trying to make it look like they were all, having a role to play. Draco, which is the last one off to the side, was never in theater, so he just has a mask, because he's a masker. The second character is Carl. I just added him in. Sorry. And I had 3 new Letting Go characters that I could pick from, so I was waiting for the theme to see who would be filling that last character spot. And since it was a theater theme, I picked Carl. Yippee! Quick side note, the Friendly Fire, Revenge, and Mass Attack off to the side, you want to check those off if you do them, not what you accept. I had a question about that with my sister. Okay, now we're into Heather. I just newly added her, and if my dog, I might kill him. Heather, oh, he's looking for me, poor bastard. Heather is one of the new Letting Go characters I just added. Her role in Letting Go in the first book is Steve's love interest. So I was trying to give her, since this is only, my 3rd time drawing her, I believe. She didn't have a design until recently. And I say recently, which is like a year ago. Aw, poor boy. Aw, fine. Come on. There's not enough room in here, you dumb nut. Okay. Sorry if the noise is here. My dog is a very needy boy. yeah, so Heather, I was going for, especially for an outfit was more athletic look. And this pit crew was actually the first time I got her designed. This pit crew is I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna be doing my best. Oh, don't do that to me. Anjubetus? Anjubatus. On pit crew. It's a very nice pit crew. I was trying to make all my letting go characters, which is where we get Heather. This was her first design. So as I draw her, I was trying to keep the colors in match while also being what I wanted her to do. I accidentally made her color scheme look very pink lemonade in my opinion. And I don't know if it's just because I've been drawing so many food-themed characters for Cornucopia or what, but she looks like pink lemonade to me, so I had to just draw her drinking pink lemonade off to the side. Is he whining? I might be hearing things. Sorry. I did a full body drawing off the side so people can figure out what her shoes look like. I also did a few drawings off the side. They're not colored or anything. They're just to try and get her personality down. I also did these little hearts, since most people on the character sheets have little shapes to have all the colors, and I thought that was cool, so I wanted to give one to Heather, since I don't usually do that, because usually I do a lineup, not just one character. So yeah, I had her interacting with Steve, so we can kind of get that down. Over here, she's playing volleyball. Sorry, I just ate food, so I'm dying a little bit. She plays volleyball from her spurt, since if you're a woman in high school, you only really get 2 options. 3 options. Track is gender neutral, and one of them is volleyball, and volleyball kind of sucks. She's scrolling Instagram, because if she had anything, she'd be on Instagram. But yeah, this is Heather. Yippee. Okay, now here's where we really get down to it. I love these girls so much. They took so long, and I'm not even done. I got 4 out of the 5 magical girls. Haven't even started working on the guys, since I don't really know what magical guys are supposed to look in a magical girl show, because they can't follow the same rules, because maybe they can. So I'd have to figure out what I want from them. But yes, I got 4 of them designed. From left to right, we have Steph, Daria, Raya, Thomason, Cleo, and then male Melissa, male Valerie, male Heather. They don't have names yet. I think I might have gotten a name for Melissa, but I'm not sure. And these magical girls are all based off of flowers. They're all based off of flowers, except for Thomason, who's based off a mushroom, because I couldn't figure out a flower that would fit. So it's a mushroom. They're not even a plant, but who cares? But yeah. With the magical girls, I had a few design elements I need to keep check. They all have this like flowy back part, usually leaves. They all have extremely long hair. They all have crowns, and they all have this like collar thing that is shoulderless. I do really like this. It was a nice layout. I was able to see all the characters in one place. This was just making it easier for Artfight. If anyone wanted to draw them, you would have them all already lined up, which for heights, that was really good. So they didn't really have their heights in place yet, so this was just to get them to how you know how they all line up with each other. And so you don't have to go through like one image to the next trying to fit if you want to draw like 2 of them together or anything. I do think Steph ended up looking the worst, which sucks because she's my favorite. But now I'm going to talk to you a little about the learner so you can begin to like these guys. So basically, these magical girls, I accidentally made them like a Mortal Kombat. So they're basically having a gladiatorial battle where entities, outer space galactic entities, I don't know else, I had a name for them, would choose their champions from each world. And these are the champions from Earth. Except for, Stephanie, sorry, I'm dying right now. I probably should have not eaten that ham sandwich. Oopsies. Steph is not a magical, she was not chosen with all the other magical girls. It was actually her friend. But her friend, is no longer here. She she fell in the heat of battle. So she took her magical transmitter, which is on their hand, which is why it's the wrong color and broken. Yay, that's my girlies. And now we're going into skeletons. Skeletons is really fun. It's another thing I needed to do because I didn't have any digital drawings of them. I really like them, but I only ever drew them for Inktober, which was usually on paper. I draw Jason every Valentine's Day digitally, so I had enough reference images of him, just of no one else. Even though 082 is my favorite, I had like no digital drawings of him. So this was how I rectified that. I was trying to get, so I did a little lineup like I usually do, since I don't really do character sheets, since I never really know how to do it. So I just do lineups. It also makes it so I don't have to draw like for character sheets. I can just draw one lineup with all of them on here. And at first I was going to do a before and after. This is a before and after because some of the scars are different. But I was going to do this because I was going to make Jason more tanned at the end of the story. I didn't end up liking this, so I kind of reversed it. So he doesn't get more tan, but he still gets extra scars along with the rest of them. And on the side of each bust shot for the characters, I did their eye. So because a lot of times with how I draw, you can't really see their eye color. So I wanted to make sure you can be able to get the eye color without having to guess or go through a million images. So you can see Jason has gray eyes, Lily has brownish red, like more coppery eyes. 082, I really wanted to do his eye because he has a scar across his eye, which causes his eye, so he got cut in the eye, which causes a split iris. But my reference image was no longer available because all my tabs got shut off. And if we're going to be talking about stuff that didn't go my way, how about we talk about how this is my 5th time recording it, because the one time I recorded it, it was like, you want 2 minutes of your recording instead of the whole, like 18 you've done before? Yeah, that's what I want. Either way, Keith, I do like his drawing. I do really love Keith. I do miss him. But I should have changed his hair right now, because it was really a pain and didn't look that good. I don't know why I was so hell-bent on, not changing his damn hair. But in the crane game I did, in my little gambling, I changed his hair because I did not like how it looked. But now his main reference image is going to be with the wrong hair. But that is fine. I wanted to get them all so you have, the basic known shapes about them. And nobody else really has other, really tiny details. So I had to draw a little, Jason off to the side to show that his scar continues from his cheek, down his chin into his thing. It's not cut, and that he has a semicolon tattoo on his back of the neck. We're getting into the gambling now. Okay, if you want to gamble on Artfight, the little thing is you gotta do. So you gotta get all your characters' URLs, and put them in the Universal Sig Rotator, which is, you just have to look up the Universal Sig Rotator, create a account, which isn't going to cost you anything. You just have to put your Gmail in, remember your password, if you want to keep adding to it. Crap, dog. You have to keep adding to, If you want to keep adding to it, and you just put all your characters' URLs down there, copy the Sig Rotator's link that it creates for you, and put that on your profile. And then when you click that link, it will randomize all your characters. A lot of people like to put little images with them. I've seen many boxes, little gambling boxes, so it looks like you pulled a little keychain or something out of the box. I've even seen someone with a little cookie baking sheet, which was really cool. Mine, I know it's not technically gambling, but they're rigged anyway, so it might as well be. I did a crane game. I wasn't originally going to be doing a basic blind box or gambling for my Artfight page, since I wasn't really inspired to try and make a blind box. But then I saw on Pinterest this little guy, oh my gosh, you needy dog, this little guy being held up by a crane, and I was like, that is so cool. I want to do that for my characters. So, this is actually my second time redoing the crane game profile image, because all my characters have the gambling game in their profile with their little guy getting picked up by the crane, but this is for my profile. I didn't like how I did it before. It was too messy. I didn't plan it out very well, and it looked just absolutely terrible. So this time we only have the letting go characters in the crane, and I didn't have Carl or Heather added on yet, so it's just Murray. I'm the one pulling. I'm also, I let it go, so I'm also a little plush you can pick up. I'm the one that failed at the crane game. As you can see, I did not get any character. Woes me. And then Felix is the guy laughing at me down there because he broke away from his story because he's a bastard. Yeah. I did make a couple mistakes when drawing this, if we're going to be talking about the actual drawing process. I would have liked for the liner of everything outside the crane game to be behind the glass layer, to be easier to tell that it's behind. I also accidentally deleted my behind the glass sketch, so I had to completely resketch it, which was kind of annoying. Another thing I did wrong was Steve's jacket is not supposed to be brown, yellow, yellow, brown. It's supposed to be brown, yellow. So that's fun. That's great. We've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. If I had to redo this...
Would you like a receipt?